Back in the weaving shop, the rolls of woven linen will have to go through various processes depending on the end product required. We will stay with this one, which is going to make Irish linen tablecloths. The fabric has still a lot of work to be done with it. It is still quite coarse and not yet the right colour. Finishing, as its name suggests, is the final series of processes through which the fabric must pass before it is ready for the ultimate consumer. In the old days, the process of bleaching was carried out at bleaching greens, of which there were many around the country. This involved only water and sun, and indeed until the 18th century the use of any chemical agents was punishable by death. Over a 6 to 8 week period, the linen was subjected to a succession of boilings, followed by spreading out on the adjacent linen green to dry in the sun. Because of the very high value of the linen, it had to be guarded night and day by linen watchers, who spent the nights in appropriate accommodation. Nowadays, James Merland Limited near Castlewellan, County Down, specialise in dyeing, bleaching and finishing, and the rolls of brown fabric are put into this large pot where whitening or bleaching will take place. Boards are then placed over the cloth to keep it below the liquid. This bleaching cycle will last for 6 hours. The bleached cloth is then put through a washing machine where any surplus bleach or grime is washed away. The bleaching and washing operation create twists in the cloth, and the next process is oddly enough called scotching. The scotcher opens out the cloth, straightens it again, and the mangle also squeezes out any excess water, although it is still quite wet when it comes off at the other end. The drying range is next in line, but first it passes through this trough of liquid, which on this occasion is adding a bluing agent to give it the required finish. The cloth then passes over heated cylinders which dry it out completely, although a little moisture should be left for framing the cloth. On the calendar, which consists of heavy rollers, the cloth is flattened, which gives it a better light reflection known as lustre. This process is a substitute for the process of beetling, but never attained the high standard that is still achieved by the beetling mill. The cloth then passes over a plating device which piles it into a truck. Ulster weavers off the Donegal Road in Belfast now take the fabric, which before coming here has had a print or design added to it. This lady will sew it into a tablecloth. The tablecloth will then be pressed or ironed. The Gordnamoya flax has been handled 27 times since it was sewed on the 20th of May. No wonder Irish linen is so expensive.